What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here with another. I guess another G.I. Joe classified series. It's been far and few this year for me with G.I. Joe classifieds. This time around, I'm looking at Leatherneck. So let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get into the figure with his accessories. So here is your standard. Now going forward, your standard G.I. Joe classified box. It's plastic packaging. You have the figure with all his accessories front and center, so you can see everything. You got his name up there, the G.I. Joe banner, and classified series stuff over here. Got a nice artwork, which I always loved the artwork on the classified boxes, even when they weren't plastic packaging. It was all cardboard on the top. I love the artwork on a lot of them. Here on this side, you got his specs, the number, figure count, QR code, and you got a nice blue tone picture of Leatherneck right there, his specialties. This side of the box, you got Leatherneck. Do you guys ever see the movie Tremors? This looks like the dude from Tremors. The guy that played the father of Family Guy. Was it Family Ties? And later was starred in Tremors series. This looks like that dude. It really does. With those glasses, yeah. Check out Tremors or Family Ties, and check out the father in Family Ties, and then look at Tremors. You'll know who I'm talking about. His name escapes me, but that's what he looks like. Again, sorry about the rant, but here's some details on the fig. It's got like a pin on his neck over there and a nice patch. Top of the box. Alan Gross, something like that. Or Michael Gross, I think his name is. I think that's his name. And there's the barcode. All right, let's get him open. All right, here he is out of the packaging. And I'm just taking a look, taking it all in. Really, I love the details. I like the fact that they give him watches and bracelets and tattoos and all that other stuff. I like that. I like that. And of course, little things like the patches and this, the little lapel, the little pins on his collars there. Just nice details. And it comes with some alternate hands as well. Kind of wish they would stand up better though. Come on, Michael Gross, stand up. There we go. All right, let's take a look at his accessories. All right, let's start with his backpack. So they actually they have some paint on it. It's not all one color. His sleeping bag is a dark green, but everything else is brown. But it's got some really good details on it. Just not enough of it picked out in paint. If I was savvy enough, I would definitely try to detail it up. But I got fat fingers and not that steady of a hand when it comes to painting. And of course, you got the whole hole in the back thing going on here, and it just slides right. Well, let's see. Is this a vest? Yeah, so gotta line it up. There we go. Okay, there's his first accessory. Makes him back heavy, of course. This is main main sidearm. Clip comes out, which is always awesome. I don't know guns, but this looks badass. And of course, he could hold it, but looking at the backpack, so he's gonna have to actually hold this in his hand, which is fine. He does have a trigger finger, so let me try to set it up better with the trigger finger. Took some finagling, but I finally got it to Got him to hold it the right way, which is really nice. Very nice. So let's take a look at the rest of his accessories. I'm gonna take these off, but he comes with a set of fist hands if you want to swap those out. I'm gonna leave them on there. I'm not even gonna bother with those. Here's this stabby stab. Painted blade in silver, and the hilt is done in black. And that, gotta move your arm out the way there, Mr. Gross. And that just slides on up in here, like that. Let's straighten out that hand. I do like, I always say, I do like the weapon storage, that once everything fits on the figure. I do like that. Because if this was like a little kid me, I would lose all these little accessories probably day one, taking them out the box, especially the knives. Here is his sidearm. And is that a laser sight on the top of that? And that we'll just park that right in here. Oh, I don't like these new wave holsters that they're doing here. Oh wait, no, this isn't one of them. All right, so this is a closed holster. The last one I did, who was it? This thing was wide open. It was just annoying as hell. But yeah, okay, good. I like those holsters better. The last thing to look at are his glasses or his safety goggles. I don't know if they're prescription or he's just safety first kind of guy. But I took the hat off so we could get these lined up better with his nose and ears. Yeah, and then he put the hat on. He definitely looks like the dude from Tremors. Look up Michael Gross, Tremors. Or Family Ties, but yeah, he's known better for, even though he was in that TV show for a while, he was a gun enthusiast in Tremors. And this looks like his character. The face does anyway. But here he is all armed up and decked out in all the accessories, minus the closed fist hands. And yeah, I'm digging this guy. I really am. Of course, you know, the vest thing going on here it could be annoying with these backpacks lining up with the hole. So you gotta line up 2 freaking holes. Yeah, they gotta do something about that, or come up with a new method besides a peg and hole. I don't know, maybe 2 pegs, who knows. But yeah, I really like this figure. I didn't think I was gonna like him. For some reason I felt like he was gonna be too plain, but got him in hand. I'm really digging all the stuff, all the details on the outfit. Love the boomstick. Yeah, good figure all in all. Really good figure. All right, so I'm gonna end this here. I think I said everything I needed to say about this guy. Yeah, good figure. I'm pleased I got him. I really am. Some of the Joes, I felt like, you know, they're like, man, you know, Cobra got more style, more flair, and they look so much better. But this guy actually looks really good. You know, Cobra's fashion wardrobe designers are just off the chain. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was my look at G.I. Joe Classified Series. Leatherneck. He has no real name, just Leatherneck, but I'm going to give him a name. This is Michael Leatherneck Gross, and he is number 148 in the G.I. Joe line. Yeah, awesome fig. Pick him up if you can. Later.